Hello YouTube, it's your girl Keisha and Laundry, and I'm back with another video. I said I'm back with another video. Good morning everyone. I tell you what, all night I watch videos of Minneapolis burning. All night long. I was so engrossed. And I put up a video yesterday and I was quite passionate and I spoke very bluntly. And I considered taking it down because I scared myself of how upset I was, and I don't have no videos like that on my channel. And I decided to go ahead and keep it up because I see that I'm not the only one that's upset like that. And I thought maybe I was like taking it overboard, you know, but I see it's other people out there who kind of feel the same way that I do. And I had watched T.S. Madison's morning video, and that inspired me to keep my video up. It inspired me to keep my video up. So it's going to stay up. I do want to apologize to anybody that I may have offended. I don't mean to offend anyone. It just scares me that things like this continue to happen. You would think in the year 2020 that we wouldn't be faced with so much racism and hatred and still looked upon like we're nothing, but unfortunately it still goes like that. I mean, y'all remember when I was at work and the guy came and he was like trying to touch on me, telling me black girls are beautiful, and I called the cops, and the cops decided to come hours later. And I thought, you know, I should have told him that I was white, and I was told that I would have possibly been charged with filing or calling in a false report. But I truly believe that if I would have possibly came off as a white girl or something like that, the cops would have cared a little more. I mean, I was scared. I was hiding in the back, you know. But unfortunately, we don't get taken serious. The man lost his life over trying to cash a $20 check, you know. And you have to think, you know, these are desperate times and people are doing desperate things. You know, and he didn't deserve to lose his life. He didn't deserve to lose his life. It's a shame, but unfortunately, I don't see anything changing no time soon. They are burning the heck out of Minneapolis. Whoa, wait a minute! I can't even believe YouTube went on and kept my video monetized. I can't even believe it. I thought for sure this wouldn't be monetized, but they monetized it. I be wondering why some YouTubers be scared to say certain things. And I feel like don't let somebody put a stronghold on you. If you're passionate about something, and YouTubers, if y'all want to get a message out there, don't let $1 stop y'all from schooling y'all people. Don't do that, because God will bless you 10 times fold for getting it out. And you possibly won't get your blessings that's due to you if you keep the information to yourself because you're too scared that YouTube is going to demonetize you. So just keep that in mind. And with that being said, I understand how upset everyone is. I just wish some of those brave-hearted people would have been on that scene when Mr. Floyd lost his life. I really wish some of those brave people would have been on site. I'm going to tell y'all a story because y'all know I always have a story to tell. Ali, my kid's father, this was years and years and years ago. He had his father's car, and the older his father got, the more lax his father became on bills and taking care of business and things like that. And Ali at that point didn't know that he was letting a lot of things fall by the wayside. So Ali had his father's car, and a lot of times black neighborhoods, are right in between like racist neighborhoods and the town I was from. In order to get on the highway to go 95 south, you had to go through a white town. In order to go to the mall, you had to go through a racist white town. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize, but this thing is loose. So we was going to the grocery store, and he didn't realize that his father had his sticker on the back of his car was expired. So the cops pulled Ali over, They pull him out the car. They start roughing him up. I get out the car and I'm like, why y'all doing him like this? I'm like, he didn't even do nothing. I'm out the car like that. Next thing you know, I'm slammed and I'm on the hood right with him. Like I told Ali, I said, that I wouldn't have been able to stand there and watch that man just go down like that. I would have been on the ground with that man. And it do seem like when I was watching the videos, the women were a little bit more brave, But we got to stop being scared. We have to stop being scared of what's right. We really do. Sometimes you just got to take the punches. The people who marched with Martin, they didn't care if they got put in jail. They didn't care of the consequences. They cared about the end result. They cared about what they was marching for. They cared about the bigger cause and the bigger picture. We have to become that way. Now, when you burn down your town, you have to realize, when you burn down your town, now I'm concerned about where you guys gonna go when you need some groceries. Will Target rebuild in your town? Will the AutoZone rebuild in your town? I'm sure, a lot of people don't care, but you have to consider that might have to draw you out to like a racist white neighborhood, like where I was from, and the cops would just sit at the bottom of the hill and wait for us to ride through Upland, or they would sit in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot and wait for us to ride through Brookhaven, Pennsylvania. And they will pull us over left and right. You go to their traffic court, which is in a white city, but when you go to traffic court, it's filled with black people. Now you tell me that's not an obvious sign of what's happening, that is some profiling going on. You tell me that. But I'm concerned of your children coming out and seeing their town like that. Faith asked me and Mia yesterday, what's a riot? And we had to explain to her what a riot is. It's so dark in front of my house. But I'm down with the fight. But I'm just scared that y'all are destroying where you have to live. They said a low-income housing structure was being built. The cops, the fire department let that burn down to the ground, okay? They let it burn down to the ground. So these are homes that possibly could have went to people in need. These are the times of need right now. A lot of people are out of work. A lot of people don't have any income. And low-income housing is a big help for people like that who don't have any income. They can go live there, and don't have to worry about rent. So now you done burned that down. So you took away something from other families that's much, much needed. Like I keep saying, I truly understand the cause and I understand the outrage, but I just don't want y'all to wake up and not have a town. I just want y'all, I seen a video of them outside of the cop's house threatening his children and his wife. Well, everybody's mad. And for that reason, I'll leave my video up. I have a son. I have a grandson. I have nephews. I have a brother. My brother is a squeaky clean type dude. Eric is squeaky clean. But he's still black. So, I honestly can't see anything going to change anytime soon. Racism has existed forever. And racism will continue to exist. It's like things like this it's always happened. It's always happened. And I wonder why the black cops don't turn around and do that to some of their white children. It's because we're built from a different DNA. You see a lot of problematic, I'm sure black cops see a lot of problematic white children, but they don't approach them. They leave them alone. Like everybody keeps saying, the teenager that went into went into the church and shot the people up. He got treated to McDonald's. Had that been a black child around that age, or I think the boy was like between 19 and 23. But had that been a black person, they wouldn't have got McDonald's. They probably would have got a bullet. You know, just protect your own. Continue to talk to your if you have any, sons and family. Just keep your third eye open. Keep your third eye open. Stay safe. I'm hearing they're now rioting in California, and I'm sure it's going to be a trickle effect. Jacksonville do usually join protests like this, so I'm sure there'll be some sort of protest at Hemming Plaza or either at the Duval County Courthouse. I'm sure it'll be some kind of protest like that because Jacksonville usually do stand with the community. But this is my Friday. My days are cut short at work, so I don't believe I have to be back to work until Monday. But it's a lot to think about. These are scary times we living in. My granddaughter, she can't even keep her innocence, so now she have to see things like this. But hey, this is the world we live in. And listen, this is what your community go through. You don't think you will have to have a talk like that with your grandkids or with little children until like a certain time in their life. But, I guess these are the times. These are the times. Only thing I could think of the whole time I'm looking at those videos all last night. I tuned in to Nika at night. She had some live footage playing. And only thing I could think of is fight the power. That's the only thing I could think of. Fight the power. Fight the power. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. I wish you all love, peace, and prosperity. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for your time.